Proof science that got you voting for this next clip? Or was it seeing the boss stare down the barrel of a gun? Either way, this clip fires us all the way to Texas and Trent Kimball at number 18. He's head honcho at a firm which makes armored cars.
These vehicles are going to politicians, businessmen, celebrities, and we've even armored them for the Pope.
One day, Trent got tired of people asking him if the glass he made for vehicles is really bulletproof, so he decided to prove it on camera.
Today, I will redefine what it means to stand behind my product.
Today, I get to shoot my boss. Don't try this at home.
Wow, that's what I call a good day at work.
The only time I had a little bit of fear enter my body was actually looking at the shooter, and the shooter's eyes got really big. So that's the only time I actually felt a little bit nervous.
Shooting at my boss was actually pretty interesting. I bet there's a lot of people who would like to do it, but I like my boss. He's pretty cool, so I'm glad he's okay.
Yes, Trent lived to tell the tale. But exactly how did that windscreen save his skin?
The way you make glass absorb the energy is that you have to make laminated glass. So you'll have a layer of glass, and then you'll have a layer of a material called polycarbonate. And then you'll have another layer of glass, and another layer of polycarbonate, and then so on and so on and so on to make a thick window.
This is a composite. And composites are used when you want the properties of two different materials, and you want to put them together for different purposes. If you were to just have a thin piece of plastic, a bullet would easily penetrate that. If you just have a piece of glass, the bullet would cause it to completely shatter. You put those together, and the glass disperses that force of that bullet over a larger area. And then the plastic can absorb that force.
So, thanks to the glass, Trent dodged not one but 3 bullets from a lethal semi-automatic rifle.
Holy crap.
Wilkie. Well, anyway, he escaped with his limbs intact. But the question is, why didn't the crocodile eat Wilkie instead of the bait?
Crocodiles could pretty much go for any prey, but it takes a lot of energy to do that, and they only do it if they're very hungry. This guide understands these crocodiles, and crocodiles have an ability to remember. They can learn what's going on. So it's easier for it to know that this small morsel will come every day than to use a lot of energy when it's not particularly hungry to try and attack the guide.
But if the crocodile was hungry, would it have eaten Wilkie?
Crocodiles can run 16 kilometers an hour, which is 10 miles an hour, and they have about 70 sharp interlocking teeth. So it would have grabbed him in a second and done what it does.
Don't feed the crocodiles. It's always a bad idea. Madness, which of course it is. But as always, our experts are quick to spot some very sound science.
She's a bob on the pendulum. And you can imagine that if she's attached to a rope here and she drops straight down, bad result. But if you take that rope and you make it taut and you let her go, she follows this gentle arc.
Even if you start the swing of a pendulum slightly off, as she was thrown from the side of a building, it will very soon follow the right path. And that means it's actually pretty safe. So tie me up, throw me off a building. Go for it.
So
it's really unreal. So it looks like a cycle is attached to the truck in the back.
It's an incredible video that doesn't make any sense, and so I can't figure out if it's real or not. I'm a biologist, this is not my area, so physicists, what the heck?
amazingly, it is real and was captured in Latvia on the A6 highway. So how is he going so fast?
There's really a dual effect going on here. The semi is blocking the wind and it's creating this pocket where there's no wind resistance for the cyclist. And the other is, semi is creating these eddy currents. So this is the wind is coming and it's wrapping around the back of the truck, and that wind is actually pushing the cyclist. It's almost as though the cyclist is being sucked along by the semi-truck.
So the truck is radically reducing air resistance on the cyclist. But what else is happening this close to the back of the truck?
By hiding, which is really what he's doing, basically the air doesn't hit the cyclist. So his engine, his legs, are able to keep him, sustain him at these ridiculous speeds because there's no air resistance acting on him.
This clip is definitely real and it's definitely dangerous. Do not try this. You have been warned.